Good morning. My name is Karan Jain and I'll be presenting the video on behalf of Team 1. We're at the Grand Slam and my other team members are Sunny Renukuntla and Seung-Yoon Lee. The presentation will give you an overview of the final design and depict each mechanism. The expected functioning of the robot and the final results from the competition would also be discussed. The objective of the competition was to score more points than the competing teams in each game. The top two teams from each game would advance to the next round. The design team decided to develop the robot named Force to complete 3 of the 5 assigned tasks. The tasks were picked based on the number of points earned by successfully completing each task and the complexity of the mechanisms involved with each task. The Force was designed to transport Mario and Luigi into the hole, hit the star pedal, and collect the ping pong balls. Since the team decided not to knock off Donkey Kong and Bowser out of the home zone, negative 16 points will be added to the total score, giving a total of 70 points. The team expected to earn these points provided there was no interference from other robots in the arena. The picture shows a CAD image of the 3 subsystems. The blue subsystem transports Mario and Luigi, the green one is designed to hit the star pedal, and the red system is designed to collect the ping pong balls. In order to make sure that the team hits the star pedal first, 2 actuators were connected in series using a washer to hit a block connected at the end of a 20-inch slider. Both actuators were used in order to double the speed and the force with which the block moves down. The block had a fairly large surface area that hit Donkey Kong, pushing the dolls against the star pedal. This mechanism proved to be quite successful and gave us the crucial points required to qualify to the second round in the final competition. Double sliders were used in the Mario and Luigi transportation mechanism. The mechanism was triggered by a restrictor that is attached to the star mechanism. The star slider moves down, thereby allowing the double sliders to completely extend. A brick was placed on the front platform in order to add weight and ensure full extension. Mario and Luigi were placed in the cup. The plank on which the cup is placed is attached to the platform in front using 2 mouse straps. A wooden wedge connected to a string locks the mouse straps from snapping once the catapult is loaded. The length of the string connected to the wedge is set to a certain distance. The wedge will be pulled out by the string once the sliders extend to a certain distance, throwing Mario and Luigi into the hole. The red subsystem in the CAD drawing shows the ping pong ball collection mechanism. Each arm is attached with a T-hinge to the front bottom corner of the main body. The arms are made from 2 pieces of yardsticks that are connected with a mouse strap. Grooves are put on the arm so that coins do not slip away. The arms are connected to a motor with strings. Once the arms are deployed, the motor rotates, pulling the string, thereby slowly moving the arms back and bringing the ping pong balls into the home zone. Several alternate designs were developed to analyze different mechanisms and choose the most efficient one. The important criteria are highlighted in yellow. The Force scored the maximum points for reliability, precision, and quick execution. However, the Disruptor and the Charger scored more points in durability. The concept that we decided to choose is the Force because it has a higher relative total. The Force was also tested several times in order to verify the results from the concept evaluation matrix. The Force was built over a period of 6 weeks. The initial process mainly involved brainstorming ideas for mechanisms and making conceptual designs. The team ran into a few obstacles in the building process. The design team had to build several mechanisms over and over again from scratch after the designed mechanisms failed while testing. In the final weeks of testing, the team ran into some unexpected problems such as the motor not responding and the banana plugs short-circuiting due to loose copper strands. This caused some hindrance in the testing process. The Force did not perform as expected in the final competition. The team did qualify to the second round. However, due to the force not running consistently, the team lost the third game and was eliminated from the competition. In the first game of round 1, the team was disqualified because the robot did not activate. This placed the team fourth in the game. The source of the problem was the banana cable. A strand of copper fiber on one of the banana cords was sticking out, which touched the other cord, creating a short circuit. This activated the machine. Resetting the machine was done in a rush, and the team forgot to put in the power cord for the driver board that activates all the mechanisms. In the second game, the machine successfully executed the code. However, 2 out of 3 mechanisms failed in this round. The force scored a total of 4 points. The star mechanism was successfully executed, earning 20 points. The catapult was executed as intended, but Mario and Luigi were packed inside the cup too tightly and they did not fall out of the cup as presumed. A cup with perhaps a greater diameter would have solved this problem. The ping pong ball arm successfully deployed but failed to pull in any of the coins. A potential reason for this failure may be that the motor speed was set too low. The friction between the wooden floor of the arena and the arms further caused a hindrance in the movement of the arms. In the third game of the second round, again, 2 out of 3 mechanisms failed. The star mechanism executed successfully, earning 20 points. Based on the second and third round, the star mechanism proved to be the most reliable mechanism in the force robot and relatively faster compared to other robots' star mechanisms. The catapult failed in a different way from the previous game. This time, the platform connected to the extending draw slider was hindered by Bowser and the slider did not reach full extension. This was an unexpected failure, since such a failure never occurred during the testing and trial runs phase. Probable reasons for the failure could have been the angle at which the draw slider were placed and how tightly the catapult platform was connected, since this added deflection to the slider arms. The ping pong arm mechanism failed again because of the motor running too slowly. The overall budget for producing force was $84 US. The major expense of the machine was the draw slider. The cost of the machine could have been lowered if only one set of 18-inch slider was used rather than 2. After developing many conceptual designs and testing different mechanisms, the design team put together the Force robot for the ME2110 competition. The Force was designed to complete 3 tasks. However, the machine did not perform as expected in the final competition. The team won 1 game and lost 2. More testing time would have definitely improved the results of the competition for Team Grand Slam. If customizability was kept in mind as one of the team's requirements, the robot could have outperformed many others during the competition. Overall, the Force robot, in our opinion, has the potential to be a better machine than the results of the competition portray. Thank you, and I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Created using Powtoon.